the boy who continued living. Looking back now as an adult, truth can still be found in words of the past. His home and heart is still in creation. In his words and in his art, he grew and he connects. His voice grew in confidence and continues to grow. The boy who knew struggle like the back of his hand found himself. That little boy in black who was lost for a while, lost in the dark, trapped in the confines of his mind, is free, his promise restored, their gift no longer forgotten or suppressed, for it has reawoken and it will be kept. Through adversity and hatred, judgment and heartbreaks, through losses and homelessness, he learned, he grew, he became stronger, beat the odds. He's grateful to the teachers and people along his path who helped him grow into who he is now, aided by the hands of spirit, his ancestors and his guides, which he now welcomes with open arms. He trusts in his gifts, and non-binary boy became an adult, a believer in the unseen, a believer in the impossible, recognizing it as truth, a believer in his own worth, in his dreams, a dancer, a singer, an artist, a writer, a creator, an expansive being, ever growing, open to the new travels and experiences, to the wonderful people he will meet. He welcomes change wholeheartedly. In this moment, he knows it's his truth. In this moment, his dreams become real, and he knows in his spirit and heart that they were always true. They were meant for him, just took him a while to rediscover them. He heals from the pains of the past, heals from the traumas and abuse. He chooses to move on bravely, move in better directions. He ain't perfect, but he's beautiful, he's raw, and he's real. Through the cruelty, abandonment, and ostracization, the neglect and abuse, from the hate in society, he stays true, choosing a better life. Though it hasn't been easy, he knows the past can't trap him in the darkness. Not anymore, not anymore. He keeps on living. He learned to love, broke free from bonds and chains inflicted by himself and others. He will never give up on himself. He learned to love himself. That one day at a time, he's being patient with himself as he grows. Now his wings have grown large, shaking off the weight of the past. He flies, he leaps into the unknown without fear. He wields the power of compassion and focuses on unconditional love. He smiles for real now. He looks for joy and trust, passion and love in everything despite the darkness. He finds beauty in the wind, the sky, the sea, the earth, in the seasons and in the weather. He finds companionship in the trees, in creatures who inhabit this earth. He loves the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the rain on his face, in the illumination and clarity he finds under the stars and moon, in the beauty of the universe, and in the darkness of the night he creates and feels alive. For he is alive. He connects, he plays, he moves authentically within himself and his beliefs, gentle with his mental health, having understanding for himself, no longer hiding, a conqueror of fear and doubt, always learning and growing. He's patient with himself, creates healthy boundaries, helps others to the best of his ability when they are in need, and he can help. In many ways, the boy who lived to create and the adult he grew to be are still the same, a little sharp around the corners, but with a big heart. He's ready to share it with others, one day at a time, unafraid to ask for help. With love, let's create wonders together. And so he continues to live.